Hello PPs and welcome to Penumbra Overture, episode 1. Alright, so this game, I think started it all. Before Amnesia and Outlast, we had Penumbra. Alright, new game, and we're gonna do normal. The most balanced mode to play in. Recommended. Suits most players. Hopefully I'm most players. My story began in February, year 2000.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever taken. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
Okay, so let's investigate Father's findings. Finally, we're almost docked. I'd better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse, and I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. Yeah, chances are I can still do these things. Let's see. I'm certain this map's a good decade or so out of date, but landmarks don't change much in Greenland, so I've got a pretty decent idea of where I'm headed. Okay. Oh, we dropped our soup. Squid soup. Uh-oh, how do I stand up? Okay, there we go. Alright, we got our bottle of Jake Daniels. Or Jake, I can't really read it. But yeah, Jack Daniels, you all know what it is. We don't need that. Alright, so what do we got? We got a book as well. Always good to have a notebook and to jot down interesting information and reminders. I think I left my torch in the dark drawer next to the bed. It can be opened using my left mouse on it, holding the button down. Okay. My torch, yes, my flashlight. Okay. The flashlight switches on and off via the inventory tab, or hopefully with the shortcut key F. Hopefully. Oops. Okay. Cool, so we got a flashlight, and we have a locked locker. The crew seemed friendly enough, but just in case, I locked up my valuables. I'm pretty sure the key's in my inventory somewhere. Once I found it, double-clicking left mouse should get it selected, then I can press interact on the padlock to unlock it. Tab, padlock key. There we go. Okay. Glow stick with G and some batteries for the flashlight. Okay, so we have batteries. Show you everything. Okay, alright, so I got my glow stick. What's in the chest? Oh, Dearest Eric, just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. I've left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. I really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. But what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need so that you can come home to me safely. And soon. Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you, you know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish pots in no time, but I still feel better knowing they've had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but I said they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything. Stow them well in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Fisherman's wife's love letter. Okay, so we'll hold on to that. What do we got here? Some pics, some fisherman pics. Grab my pillow. Pretty odorous. Glad I'm getting out of here soon. They must eat and sleep and, well, do everything else in this one room for weeks at a time. Alright. Now let's go. As I stepped off the boat, setting out into the blizzard that had formed around me, I realized how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I don't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first. But I lost feeling in my extremities soon after, and new hypothermia was setting in. I started looking for shelter. Okay, so let's look for shelter. It's so cold, don't know where I am, need shelter soon. Yes. Okay, so we've been hiking for a while. My entire head went numb a long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past. Or is that some kind of animal it said? What we got? Looks like a bunker. Let's get in the bunker. What the hell is that? I don't care. I need shelter. It looks frozen shut. Need something to break in. Needs. Okay, I saw some rocks. Give me that. Yes. Alright, let me in. I gotta spin it. Are we open? Yes. Jeez, it even feels heavy. Okay. Oh yes, hopefully warmth. Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, maybe we shouldn't have come down here. But we all knew that. Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. I fell? Oh, the ladder broke. A heavy-looking wooden barrel. Could be anything inside it. Could be anything. Very heavy, though. Alright, so let's use our glow stick. Save our batteries here and take a look around. A steel rod. Man, what is that? A flare? How many light items do I get? So we got a flare, a glow stick, a flashlight. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, a hammer. I can swing this hammer. Okay, so I got a weapon. I reckon if I hold down right mouse after the backswing, I should be able to look around. Let's see. How do I... Okay. Look at my tiny little hammer. Oh, what was that? I am not sure how to swing. I don't know what was going on with that before. Let's put the glow stick away. Okay. Oh, I actually have to use the mouse to swing while I'm holding left click. Okay, that's interesting. Let me try that again now. Yeah, okay. Alright. So what do we got here? Empty boxes of ammunition. What is this place? I don't like it one bit. It's a wooden door. I hope it's open. Do I need to put the hammer away? How do I do that? Do I have to do this every time? It's stuck. There must be something in the way. Okay. Oh, what's this? Emergency exit procedures. Okay. So, there's a hole over the door. It doesn't look big enough, though. Can I jump? Okay. Yeah, there's no way. How could I fit through there? There's something blocking the way. What about in the other room? Are you hiding something? Uh-huh. How do I move you? Alright, cool. And, alright, looks like bashing this open. Eh. Okay. And we found out we can crouch. Hello? Oh. What are you? Okay. Okay. This is where I want to be. What is this? Okay. We're shifting around. What are you? This looks like some kind of industrial mechanism. Although there's a hole in the center, no way to operate it. Oh, God. Okay. Hello? Okay, great. That's exactly where I want to go. So let's move this. Yeah. Now we should be able to get back. Get this out of the way. Just in case. Alright, so steel rod. Let's do that. Yeah. So now, oh, it turns open. Okay. Alright, in we go. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches, located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath the snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of a phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there if something goes wrong. Part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me, friends, parents, teachers, were too scared or too far away. Yes, we are here alone. It is up to us. I've jotted down a note just in case. So what was that? P? The entrance to the cave has caved in. There must be another way out. Okay. There could be anything living down here. Heroics are for Hollywood actors and fairy tales. I'm not taking any chances. If I face off against anything down here, I won't last a second. Caution and stealth are my only defenses now. If anyone or anything hears me, am I talking out loud? I'd best off staying low and out of sight until I know whether or not it's a threat. Crouching by, okay, giving me a chance to hide in the shadows. I'll know if I've got it right because of the blue tint to my vision. Plus, I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless something's right on top of me. Better remember to shut off any light sources, though. Okay. So we will be hiding in darkness. My best bet is to hide for a couple of seconds or so perfectly still. That'll make me properly hidden. Do I need to hide? Okay, there's the blue tint. So this would mean I'm hidden. And my eyes have adjusted. Alright. Let's look at this map here. So my location. So we just walked in through what would be the exit. Okay. So left over here, we have an office. Looks like we should start there first. Let's investigate the office. Storage room. Oh, a lantern. This place must be old if they were still using paraffin lamps. It looks like there's still some juice left. Okay. Is there? I can't do anything with it. Maybe we'll figure that out later. Okay, let's go find the office. I think it was this way. What does that sign say? Workshop. So this must be office. Office. Alright. What do we have here? Okay, water dripping. What is this? The typewriter dates back even further than the war. Made in Germany, 1923. Wow. What is this? Command bunker, emergency airstrip Zulu weekly report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runway maintenance completed. The one wounded figure is no cause for concern. Back in London, the Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. 2 of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop armory and succeeded in blowing off a couple of fingers. I take partial responsibility for this and that I allowed them to access to the demolitions manual we keep in the storage room. And I'm sure that's where they learnt the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up that manual in the chest in my office and will keep the key on my person at all times. Great, so we have to find a dead person, I'm assuming, with a key. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined and the injured men have been sent home. Okay. Supplies, requisition order, dynamite, 7 bayonets, 1 industrial pick, 1 pair of reading glasses. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. 1 point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find, an artifact buried in the earth and discovered by one of the work teams. Later this evening, after marshal duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can't discover the source of the light which constantly emanates from it. Okay. So, I want to look in here first. Of course. Okay, here's the key. Researchers Copenhagen suggests that the mine-altering chemicals naturally sewn into the rock may be cause of high suicide rates at Greenland's mine. Okay, so there's some kind of chemicals emitting from this mine. Maybe that's what this artifact has inside of it here. But those who agree to speak... Anticipate the results of the chemical testing. Studies continue. Okay. I really love how you open drawers and doors in this game. Get out of here. Nope. Okay, nothing here. Can we open these? We can. Nothing in there. Okay. Alright. So let's, a little bit more. Nothing. Oh, batteries. And nothing. Okay, it's artifact time. Let's look at it. A man, an old man, clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before, still I know this man before me is Howard. I call him father. Yes, I call him father. Ugh, what the hell? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. Okay. Okay, so we touched the artifact. Did I search these? I think I did. Oh, no, I did not. What is that? It's a sandwich? Beef jerky. Okay. Ooh, a chest. And we got a flare. More sandwich. Just gonna call that a sandwich. Okay. What is that? Salt for our sandwich? Painkillers. Okay, now the good stuff. A locked chest. I need a key. Well, it turns out I have a key. What we got here? Big Book of Explosives, the 1923 edition, my favorite edition. Chapter 13, Black Match Fuse. The Black Match Fuse is one of the oldest, simplest, and most reliable fuses used in modern pyrotechnics. It is easy to create, essentially consisting of just string and gunpowder. But be warned, the chemicals concerned will stain clothing, and as always, due concern is advised. So we need string, preferably cotton, some black gunpowder, and Baxtrin. Okay, so I guess we got that recipe. And there's a recipe for dynamite as well. Okay. And TNT. And Armstrong's mixture. Red phosphorus and barium. The mixture can be carefully and slowly mixed. Decreases sensitivity. Okay. So all kinds of pyrotechnics. I guess they'll be useful later on. Okay, so I learned how to make explosives. This was nothing, right? Oh no, that was something. That's Baxtrin. Okay. Okay. So we learned how to make explosives, and we touched an artifact and saw someone familiar who we know as Father. Okay. Now, oh shit. I need to hide. Oh shit. Is that a dog? Oh no. Oh no. I've never seen this. I've never been this scared in my life. I can feel my heart racing. If anything gets within more than a few feet of my hiding spot, I better not stare it out. Anything within my field of vision might panic me, and then I'm a goner. Okay. Oh boy. Where are you, doggy? Okay, doggy down there. Let's go to the workshop. Oh man. Oh, wait. Where, doggy? Okay, onwards to the workshop. I don't know where the dog went. What is this? Not as heavy as it looks. Still should serve as some form of a weapon, okay? I'm not gonna walk around with that in my hands, though. Where am I? Yeah, we are heading towards storage. Let's get to storage. Storage room. Storage room this way. Oh, God. Okay. Looks like I'm in the clear. Let's get in the storage room. Woo! Okay. Alright, let's pull our light out. So this is the storage room. Reams of wiring and skittering. Okay. What is this? Lots of paper boxes with rusty nails. Okay, there is something in that room skittering around. What is this? Yeah. So 4 spiders equals a sad face. Yep. That is always true. That is a true statement. Oh man, I think there's a wolf as well. Or, shit, I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Steam is not good. And 3 rocks. Okay, we'll figure that out. Which way? Okay, it opens this way. Hello? Okay. Oh, so this is what they were talking about here. 3, here, let's see. So 3 rocks minus 3 rocks equals a ladder, maybe? Well, let's keep looking. Which way? Okay. Alright. So we got another artifact. And some kind of cage. Batteries. painkillers, and let's touch it. It was different, but the same. That time, like I had more control, but over what? Yes. Okay. Oh, frick. Locked from the other side. Does that mean there's someone still inside? I can hear chattering. Thank God. I've jotted down a note just in case. Yeah, what was your note? There's a locked door with odd noises coming from behind it in the storage. Yeah, I wouldn't be so eager to open that door. Or this one. Alright, let's do it. Okay, it's locked. So let's remove these rocks now. Maybe. Alright. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So I've removed a storage crate for transporting ore, I suppose. There's a draft coming from the base. Oh. Would you look at that? Oh my God. Oh. Oh no. Uh-huh. Alright, okay. Oh, look at that. It looks as if this basement caved in some years ago. Something's tunneled through here more recently, though. Christ, what sort of creature makes these markings? Yep, it's giant spiders. I don't like spiders. Yeah, me neither. Here, what is... Oh, that's the beef jerky, okay. Okay. Yeah, we're not messing around with these spiders. What was that? Okay. Oh, look, a ladder. Which I probably need to get the heck out of here. But there's spiders crawling around. Oh no. What's around the corner? Nothing? Okay. Let's drag this out of here. I don't know where. I'm gonna leave it here for the time being and pull this hammer back out. Okay. Oh, there's the steam that equals death. Oh, God. What are you? A horrible sight. Luckily, it's mummified, or else the smell would have been awful. Okay, it's one of those wolves. Eaten by spiders. Oh, this is not good for me. I get lost in these things easily. Okay, so we got some sort of diary entries. Okay, we won't read them now, I guess. And oh wait, I have to actually pick them up. That's right. Okay. Day 1. I begin this record still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value. Despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous, my aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arrives, and to that end I have barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now, 30 years on, fate has struck again. Alright, so day 3, he forecasted that today the rescue crews would arrive, but I don't think they did. Day 6, my first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both those assumptions in going outside of my safe haven. Let's see, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creature which seems to have made this old mine its home. Although the specimens bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat. Good choice. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain. My lesson learned, I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Day 19. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic, supplies diminishing, lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. Day 34. I caught one of the accursed 8-legged beasts nestling in my open mouth when I woke up this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. Any known venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause for celebration I have had since the incident. But lucky coincidence, this revelation also means I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture into the basement beneath the storeroom in the name of science to discover more about these creatures' natural habitats. Day 50. For 4 days now, I have been surviving solely off the quite considerable sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled on me once more when the batteries in my torch died, and I made a second life-saving finding. The creature's natural habitat is the dark. With my light now diminished, I need only lie still for a few minutes, and I will have attracted enough of the beasts for a rather hearty meal. Alright, that's terrifying. This man's eating spiders for months. Dry, dusty old bags. Okay. Guess they're no use to us. And we are taking the hammer back out. Okay. Okay. So we're not gonna try to venture past this steam yet. Guess we gotta do something with this ladder. Yep. Alright. And okay. Yeah, so let's take the ladder. Heck out of here. Okay. Climb up. Get out of here. Can I take it back? That's probably just to climb back down. Well, this is... Oh, shit. Okay. Oh. If this lighter wasn't empty, it'd be a handy thing to have. So lighter plus fuel equals a happy dead spider, yeah. Okay. So we need fuel. Okay, we probably gotta leave and explore some more. Okay. So that was the storage room. I think we're gonna get on... Let's get to the workshop. Yeah. It's to the office, but I think we gotta go back this way. Let's see, yeah, workshop that way. Shit. Workshop. I'm trying to note just in case. You can tell me he's locked. I want to read the note. I found a locked door in the middle of the mine. Yeah. Alright, great. Workshop, where else is there to go? Office. So office, workshop, storage room. Nice doggy. Back the way. So we went around to the workshop. So explosives across the workshop area, and then straight ahead, and then to the left is the northern area. So let's make a stop at the explosives and then go to the northern area, perhaps. I have not seen this wolf since... Is he going that way? The way I need to go? be that way, I would think. And can we not climb over this? Just want to check. Okay. I don't know what is in these bags. Mining slag, maybe? Uh-oh. Shouldn't be standing up there like that. Office. Storage room. I think I went this way. Yep, I did. Just going in a big circle. Okay, so we go around the corner and just go straight. Oh, that's the locked door. Do I have a key? No. I have a padlock. Maybe... let's investigate the door some more then. Alright, come on. I don't see no wolf. So this is the storage room. Double check the storage room. Oh yes, okay. And there's no fuel in here. Dynamic red, ice white, just old paint dried up long ago. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Wait. I know does this have fuel though, it said? No, okay. Okay. So... Tell me I can't open that. Can we smack it? We can certainly smack it, but to no avail. I am here, and I need to get in there. No. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not doing that. What are we missing? What is this? Nothing. Maybe a distraction. Missing in the office. No, we did not miss anything, it looks like. Okay. So office no, storage no. Workshop locked. It's stuck. I'm trapped. Oh, here, let me try. Christ, what am I thinking? I don't know, what are you thinking? So, steam, bad. Lighter and fuel, good. Okay, I'm going back down. Something I missed. There's gotta be. That wraps around here. Okay. Oh, okay. So I think I'm a dingus, and I can just. Oh, nope. I am dead. Okay. Oh my goodness. Where are we? Storage room. Okay. Okay, so we can probably time these venting pipes here. It's very quick. Okay. And I'm gonna go left. Alright, day 71. No, it's the same guy. My earlier assumptions on the benign nature of my cellmates may have been made in error. After a careful autopsy, I am concerned there may be a small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach, which, if ingested regularly over a period of time, may become psychotropic, or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stashes of supplies I can find. However, the evidence against such a move is insurmountable. I have no source of light. I swore to myself I wouldn't leave until I heard human voices outside, and the spiders are so tasty. Day 100! Over the past month, my edible friends have become more and more aggressive and have swelled in number and size. Whether or not this is the result of my plundering of their ecosystem, I am unsure. The rate of growth would be too large. If all fails, I am never to be recovered. Okay, crazy guy eating spiders. I only pray that the second rule deems to breaking very insignificant for all good discovery is. Okay. Oh, they ate him. Yeah, looks like, actually, no, what the hell is this? If it weren't for the size of the pieces, I would say that it looks like eggshells. Okay. So, I gotta sneak past this steam now. Go. No. Oof. What the hell's going on? Go. Did I get hurt? A little bit, yeah. I'm losing blood, but I should be okay. Okay. So, got a padlock here, but I got a hammer now. Yes. Alright. And, put that away. Let's close that. Yeah, keep them out. So, what do we got here? That's the fuel. Fluid, lighter, gas. So, we're gonna combine. No. How do I just click and drag? Yeah. Aha. This should fire up now. And I think that's it. Besides some batteries for me. I still haven't used a flashlight. Glow stick seems pretty sufficient. Okay. So let's sneak past the steam again very carefully. Nope, I'm gonna wait. Okay. And wait again. Go. I don't know why I have the lighter. Light up the lanterns? Ow. Okay, that's not good. Oh, hello? We're gonna take some of these. Okay. What can I burn? Can I burn you? I need to start thinking straight. Yes. Okay, this is just a big circle then, right? Can I burn you? How's that gonna work? I don't know. Let's go light up the lanterns that have been around. Maybe that'll give us something. It said something about lighting spiders on fire, but I just don't see any spiders. Oh. Well, shit. Someone walking around up there. Okay. That's where I'm going. Let's do it. Oh, boy. I don't remember closing this. Oh, yeah. I think someone's been dragged through here. I've never seen this much blood before. That was my best chance to get some answers. Who else is still down here? Oh, well, I assure you they're probably still in that room. Is this Spider Boy? Yeah, let's close that. Search in here real quick. Oh, a key. And day 200. Yeah, this isn't the same guy. It's been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spiders with whom I have shared my existence for the past 8 months, partly due to my enforced retreat from the basement territory. Not too long ago, their behavior became overtly aggressive, and so I have attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair and secured myself within one of the smaller rooms. So this was Spider-Man. Spider-Man. The other reason is that I have been recovering from a minor operation which I was forced to conduct myself without the aid of anesthetic. Even if I did have any anesthetic or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent in my work. So anesthetic was out. Surgical tools are all well and good, but although it may be becoming old and rusty, I still trust my penknife to do the job just as well. The procedure itself was elementary enough, a simple amputation of a non-vital organ. I began to notice a thick glue-like substance forming on my tongue, and was forced to accept that it had become infected through constant toxin ingestion. Day 300. Another century of days comes and goes. It seems like so long since I escaped here. At some stage, as well as entry. However, in the time since I arrived from the larger mind system, the cave-in has occurred. I was forced to return and accept whatever end life has in store for me. I can still hear my aggressive little friend scratching on the door to my cell. Okay, so did they burst in here and grab him? So what do we got here? Tongue. Oh. Yeah, he cut out his tongue. Shit. For why there's so much blood. Yes. Yes, he's grown fond of the spiders. So can we light this up now? It's filled up and ready to burn. Ah, yes. Okay. So what do we got? Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Years and years of reports, logs, and files. Okay. Alright. Let's carefully... whoa. Oh, shit. Is that his tongue? Oh, no. Oh, no, it's his tongue. Oh, my God. Why? Why can I pick it up? Yes. And we'll leave that right there. And here's a spider. The largest spider I've ever seen, with its gut carved open. Nothing in there. Yeah, let's just, yeah, let's hide that. We don't need that. Okay. This was indeed Spider-Man hiding out in these rooms. Okay. Alright, all that's left now is to find our Spider-Man. But we'll find him next time. Alright, so this will be part 1. I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be a series, guys. I like this. This is fun. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.